get yourself something to drink because this is going to be like a longish video. So I just finished filming my Mercury Retrograde eyeshadow palette from Huda Beauty. That was released in 2019 and it was a recent buy of mine, so I really wanted to showcase it here on my channel. Now guys, welcome to my channel. I am your host Elovi. I hope you guys had a fabulous week. Now we're going to be going into something else. So I am a lover of Pat McGrath, and for years and years I wasn't able to justify, like, you know, the prices of the makeup and stuff like that. I really wasn't able to, so I just didn't buy any. I remember in 2019 when my obsession was getting really bad, I was almost giving in and I decided not to. I went the bad habit way and I got, you know, those four Court Mania palette that was you know, that duped Pat McGrath back in the day. Like, it was such a big thing, so I felt like back then to just, you know, tone it down. I got them once, but now guys, I have finally given in to Pat McGrath and her formula and her eyeshadows, so here I am. Now if you haven't done all those YouTube stuff, guys, don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. And yeah, we're going to be doing like 2 of our palettes today. I got the very first one that started it off with for her, which is the Subliminal, guys. I got the Subliminal here, and then I have the Moonlit Seduction here. So guys, I got 2 of her palettes and I'm loving it so far. Like, I haven't used this one yet, but I used it today for my makeup, guys, and I want to say, like, it is really gorgeous. Like, it is gorgeous. Do you know what? When I started using the matte, like when I dabbed in, I was like, oh my goodness, like, this is insane. Or like, I remember when I was using the Mercury, I don't know, I call it Retrograde, but the Mercury Retrograde eyeshadow palette, the mattes were just flaking, like it was just dusty. When I was using this stuff, guys, it was just insane. So guys, we're gonna start off with our Subliminal. You can get these right now on sale, I'm sure, but guys, I got these. I really wish now that I had bought them like now during the sales, but I didn't. I got majority of my palettes. Like, I didn't buy enough my palettes in this sale because I had already gotten 9 of them without the sales, but I got majority of them from Cult Beauty, I think Cult Beauty and Sephora. So, and that was about 4 weeks, a month or so ago, 3 weeks ago. So guys, this is how it opens. Like, Pat McGrath is really an experience. Like, it's an experience. People say things like oh, it's an experience. It is an experience, you know. It's got this, guys, look at this. It's got these 2 little things here, and it's got this little rope, I don't know, the string. Let me get it out first. So it's got your string, and you know that string goes and it wraps around like so. Because let me just show you guys how beautiful this stuff is. Like, you know, that's why everyone say, oh my god, Pat McGrath is such an experience. I know it is. If you can afford it, buy it. If you can get them during the sales, get it. Like, those of you that live in the States, you guys are so lucky because you can just buy your palette and it's there. But here I have to weigh the pros and cons of like buying a palette from Pat McGrath, getting to me in 3 weeks time and stuff like that. So I just had to buy from Cult Beauty. So guys, it has this little thing here, and your string would unravel it like so. That is just gorgeous. And then it opens up like this. Guys, it is stunning. I love this palette a lot. And that is your palette here. And then I'm going to take it out, and then this is what the inside looks like. The inside though has the shades, the names. The palette itself does not have the names. So guys, this is it, and it just says Pat McGrath Labs here, and I don't know, here. Now you see it's very rough, but that's like a plastic over it to, you know, kind of stop it from scratching because of the sort of material like this is. Now guys, I'm going to open it. I haven't used this, but I must confess I have swatched already, but I haven't really used it. So guys, this is it. Listen, this palette is so stunning. Like, you may not even know, like, excuse me, you may not know, sorry if it's changed a little bit, but you may not know what you're saying, but this is so stunning, guys. So Pat McGrath have special shades, and I think this one here has 3 special shades. So I'm just gonna go according to what's here. So guys, you have here Blaze Blue, which is this, I hope you can see it. Let me get, oops, sorry, let me get closer to the camera. So this one here is Blaze Blue, and then you have Pale Gold, which is not a special shade, which is this one here. That one here is not a special shade, it's just a normal shimmer or glitter or whatever. And then you have your VR Violet, which is that one there, and then you have your Astro White, which is this one here. So you got 3 special shades here, which is the Blaze Blue, Astro White, and VR Violet. Now guys, I feel like I'm going to have to swatch them so that you guys can see, because you know, like when I watch other YouTubers, I have watched a ton of videos and people talk about this special shades and they say things like VR, Astro, Bleeds, but to somebody who is new and to Pat McGrath formula like myself, watching these videos, like, it's like everyone's talking out of their head because you don't know what they're talking about. So I'm gonna swatch the Blaze Blue. I'll swatch the special shades, guys, excuse me, and I can tell you the difference. I'm not holding it well, sorry guys. So I'm gonna swatch the 3 special shades, then I can tell you the difference, you know, between them. So I'm gonna go into the Bleeds Blue. Wow. I'm gonna go into the Astro White. Oh, that's chunky. And then I'm going to go into the VR Violet. Okay guys, it's clear. So you got 3 formulas here. Don't know if you can see that. You got 3 formulas, excuse me guys. So you got 3 formulas here, and these 3 formulas, the Bleeds is the smoothest amongst the formulas, the Astra is the chunkiest, and the VR is slightly, it's like an in-between formula between the Blues and the Astra, that is the VR. But the blue one here, which is the Bleeds, is the smoothest. So guys, they are stunning. They are really stunning. Gonna try and see if I can do some swatches. So this one here, this is the VR Violet. Let's start from here. VR Violet. Next one, guys, is the Blaze Blue. Highly pigmented. The next one is the VR Violet, which is this one here. You can feel the chunk though. That's the next one. So guys, these are the special shades. The VR Violet has that one, guys, look at this, kind of has some purple, some shift to it, guys. That's stunning. Like, they're all stunning. Like this one here, even the Astro, because this is the Astro White, the Astro White actually has some sort of shift to it. I think they're so gorgeous. Guys, I'm going to swatch this one here called Pale Gold and this one called Substance. So I'm going to go into Pale Gold. Feels like just a normal, and then Substance. These are really highly pigmented shadows, guys. So I'm gonna go into Pale Gold here. Wow. And then Substance next to Pale Gold. That's more of a matte. So pardon my my swatching. Next guys, I'm going to swap Skin Sure, which is that one there, and Lilac Dogs, which is that one here. Going to see how this pays off. This is a very cool tone palette, like it really is cool toned. So these are the ones we swatched before. I'm just gonna put this one here in the middle between those two because there's a space there, and swatch it. That one is Dusk. And then Skin Sure can go here. Now this formula, they feel a little bit gritty. Excuse me. So they feel a little bit gritty. Now we're gonna swatch Depth, and then we're going to swap the last one, which is Extreme Black. So guys, there's two left, which is the Extreme Black and the one called Depth, which is the lightest shade, matte shade. The Extreme Black is really black, you know. I love the formula of it's a little bit creamy, you know, of a matte. So guys, we're gonna go in here with, oh, we can hardly see that, but it's there. And then Extreme Black, which is highly pigmented. Gonna dab a little bit on that one and see. So guys, I like the textures overall. I find that the shimmers though are a bit on the gritty side. So you know, they're just a bit on the gritty side as the shimmers. And then I think the special shades was that first three that I swapped. I think those ones are really to die for. They're gorgeous, and they got a shift to them. Also, the finest one is the Blaze Blue. So I'd say the Blaze Blue is the finest of our formulas, and then the VRs in between the Blaze Blue is in between Blaze and Astra. Astra seems to be the chunkiest of them all, but I do like it. I love the fact that Astra has shift to them, and it is super gorgeous. So guys, this is my first swap for the Subliminal Mothership palette from Pat McGrath. I like it. I have not used it yet on my lids. What I have on today, like I said before, this is from her Moonlit Seduction. And then guys, we're going to check out the Moonlit Seduction. The second Pat McGrath Mothership palette I have for this video is the Moonlit Seduction, and this is Mothership 10. Guys, the packaging is gorgeous, but what I found out is from Mothership 7 to 10 have the same packaging. When I say have the same packaging, it's like a rosy kind of, the same kind of womany kind of picture, kind of, that's been tweaked different ways, if that makes sense. So guys, it's a bit kind of like, I hope if there's gonna be a Mothership 11, I hope like it's going to move away from this packaging, because Mothership 1, Mothership 2, Mothership 3, I don't own Mothership 4, Mothership 1, 2, 4 I think have different packaging. I don't own Mothership 4. I'm still looking to get that one because I love the glitter shades. I can always mix it with a different palette, and I just want to complete my collection. But guys, I was saying Mothership 1, which is this one, such a gorgeous packaging. Like, I super love the packaging. I love Mothership 2's packaging as well. I love Mothership 3's packaging, Subversive. Guys, mwah, love this packaging. I mean, if this was just one in the whole of them and they had other ideas, it would have been nice. But it looked like Auntie Pat ran out of ideas, because I mean, we've got this packaging now. Like, imagine, I'm new to Pat McGrath formula, but it looks like we've got this packaging in the Mothership line. Like, it's just too much. So I really hope like she moves away. but nonetheless it's a gorgeous packaging, and again it's an experience. You have to unwrap it like so, and it's open, and then it's a gorgeous palette. I do have I have Mothership 8, but I'm actually looking to get another Mothership 8 just to have the rose gold collection. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just want it. So guys, when you open it, it's like this, and the back, oh, it's got this gold, you know, thing here, and it has a plastic, because this thing I'm sure scratches easily, so there's a plastic over it, so just to help preserve your palette. So if you get a brand new palette, guys, just make sure you leave this, there's a plastic over it, just leave it, because if you take it off, guys, I'm sure your palette is screwed. I mean, it's nice to have a palette that is scratch free. Does that make sense? Okay, so now that we've seen it, we're going to open up the palette. You guys have seen it tons and tons and tons. Yeah, this is what I used today. So I have used this palette, and it was, guys, I was blown away. I was blown away. So a lot of people say they cannot compare this and Natasha Denona. I have no idea. I am accumulating, collecting, buying Pat McGrath in the same way, guys. I've started buying my Natasha Denona. So I'm going to be checking them out, and I'm going to be making comparison. I have not used any of my new palettes from Natasha Denona, and this is the very first time I'm dabbing into this Pat McGrath formula. So I have tons and tons of looks to create. I have tons and tons of videos to make, to check this out, to see, like, I'm sure this time next year I won't be an expert, but I will be very, very good with the formulas. So guys, it is absolutely stunning. Guys, it's a super palette. I don't know, but when it comes to like makeup, I love like I love bright colors, don't get me wrong, but I love subtle colors as well. I love neutrals, you know. I love warm neutrals like this, you know. When I looked at Natasha Denona Sunset palette, I just felt like that's really not for me. Like, I just felt it was just too red. Summer or not summer, but guys, fall or not fall, I feel like it was just too red. I don't really want to have too many palettes that have reds in them. I'd rather have palettes that have purple, different shades of purple in them. Anyway, guys, you may be surprised because my skin has a yellow undertone to it, but still, I don't like red that much. I prefer to be on the neutral side compared to having all the reds. So when I saw this palette, it reminded me of Mothership 6, 7, you know, Divine Rose. It is very pretty. This is stunning, guys. This is a very, very, very pretty palette. Like, when I saw this one, I knew that I had to get it. Like, I must get it. Like, there's no way I was not going to get this palette. Guys, it's very beautiful. So people say it doesn't have the full shades. That is what they say, but I feel like the full shades are there. I may be wrong, but we're gonna swap. I think there are 3 shades. We're gonna swap. So you got the, I'm sorry, I wear glasses, so I can't really see that much. There is the Bliss Venus, which is, I'm guessing this is the Bliss Venus, and then you got the Astra Lilac Aura, which is this one here. That kind of reminds me of the Astra in Mothership, Astra White, which is that one. So this is Astra Lilac Aura, and then you got the Astra Gold Lost, which is this one here, and then you got the VR Ecstasy, which is the one I have on my lid. They say there's no special shades, but I believe because I swapped it before, and I may not be like an expert in Pat McGrath formulas, but guys, I could definitely say that one thing I could definitely say is that my hands don't lie, my swap don't lie. A lot of people say that the gurus in formula say there is no special shade. I don't know. Someone like me who is new, I could definitely tell like the glitters in here, like the formulas in here, they're different. when I initially made this video, I have to recreate this video. When I did this video the first time, guys, I noticed that the shades here, the special shades here and the special shades in Mothership 1, they're pretty the same. The palette, the formulas, guys, they're pretty the same. So I knew that, excuse me, I knew that the special shades were in this, you know, were in this palette. So guys, we're going to swap this because we just want to get on. We're going to start with the bleeds. We're going to swap the first 4 special shades, and then we're going to swap the others, like the shiny, shimmers, and then we'll do the matte last. So guys, we're going to go into bleeds finish. We're going to start with bleeds. Okay, that one does not seem so smooth. Then we're going to go into Astra Lilac Aura. Okay, that's really not smooth. Then we're going to go into Astra Gold Lost. Oh, okay. And then we're going to go into VR Ecstasy, which I really like. So these are the 4 shades. This is the VR Ecstasy. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. This is what I have tonight on my lids. And then these are the others. Don't know the names, of course. I have to check here. So you got the Blaze Venus, and then you got the VR Ecstasy, which is this one. Then you've got the Astra Lilac Aura, which is this one here. And then Astra Gold Lost, which is this one. And this one is Bliss Venus. So guys, these are the 4 special shades. Now we're going to swap them here. And we're going to start off with this one here. Hope my swatch gets better. And then the next one. 3rd one. 4th one. So you got 4 shades here. I feel like this one hasn't really popped. Don't know if you can see it. Next, guys, I had to take my light down. Next, guys, we're going to swap the golds. Next, guys, we're going to swap the shimmers, and we have here Platinum Dusk. Oops, it has the gray shift. And then we're going to swap Bronze Devotion. That's just the normal one, no shift. And then the last one we're going to swap is Skin Test Glow. My eyes, guys, sorry, I can't really see anything. So guys, these are the 3, the very 3 that we just swapped, them 3. I'm going to add them to what I have on now. So Skin Tense Glow, that one. Bronze Devotion, I think that's what it's called. And then the last one I did was Platinum Dusk. Platinum Dusk is this one here. Okay, I like Platinum Dusk a lot. I'm not very, I don't really like the copper shades, you know. I prefer gold as the copper, if that makes sense. Now guys, we're going to swap the matte in this palette. We got 3. One of them is called Extreme Nocturne, and then you got Rosewood Romantic, and then you got Plum Cabaret. So I use both looks. I use both. Actually, I use all 3 mattes tonight for my look. Guys, love them. I love this palette. So what I'm doing is I'm just swapping Plum Cabaret, then Rose Romantic, and Extreme Nocturne. Guys, these are gorgeous. Like, this is, wow. Love the matte though. Love the matte. I feel like they're really, really gorgeous. So Extreme Nocturne here. I think Rose Romantic. Rose Romantic is this one here, and then the last one is, just looking at the names, Plum Cabaret, which is this one here. So guys, this is it. My swatch may not be the best in the world, but yeah, love the matte. It's highly pigmented, you know, really, really pigmented. I love to work with mattes like this. There's no fallout. The matte, guys, I was saying, no fallout whatsoever. I super love it. Like, these ones are not really coming out like I would have loved them to, but hey guys, I think it's okay. For the shimmers, guys, I think the VR Ecstasy is the one that I prefer the most, because that's the one I use all over my lips tonight. Guys, I super love it. For this look that I'm actually wearing tonight, I'm just going to show you guys what I've done. For this look that I have on, guys, I started off with the Rose Romantic and then the Plum Cabaret. I did go in a little bit of the dark Nocturne on the edges. And then when I was done, I went in with VR Ecstasy over my lids. But because it didn't pop the way I really wanted it at that time to pop, guys, I went in with the Astra Gold Lost. I smeared the Astra Gold Lost all over my lids. And when that was done, guys, I went back to the VR Ecstasy and I smeared it all over my lids. And guys, that was our look. It was super cool. And one thing I want to say, like, it was so easy to blend. I have no issue blending this formula whatsoever. There was no, absolutely, from the matte, there was no fallout. However, from the Astra ones, guys, I noticed there was some fallout. Even on my trousers, there was some fallout. Overall, guys, I found it very easy to use this eyeshadow palette. I super love it. Now, if you haven't gotten one of these yet, like, it is sales, like Cyber Monday, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Pat McGrath is doing 40% off, $250. So if you're in the US or wherever, you can buy as much as $250, $300. You get 40% off your entire order. Even as at this point I'm making this video, I checked on her website today and I found that the sales are still going on. Guys, it is a super palette to have. Now, I have seen a lot of people talk about Pat McGrath's formula. Guys, I am new to this brand, and one thing I noticed in both of them, guys, I noticed that they're basically the same. They're basically the same formula. When I was swatching them, they're the same formula. Like, when I opened this one, the Subliminal, guys, it's a stunning eyeshadow palette. The mattes and the mattes from the other one, guys, they're basically the same. You know, I watched on some videos saying that, oh, the formulas are not the same. But what I found out is, like, yeah, the formula might not be the same, because if you bought Mothership 1 years ago and you're buying, say, 45 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, your palette is still alive, because these things don't go off. If you bought her palette when it first came out and then you bought this one now, the chances that they're not going to be the same formula, it's clear. Like, she's moved on with her formulation, so her older palettes, when made now, they're going to be produced with the new formulation. So there are people who had the, you know, the Mothership one before. It's not going to be the same as the same Mothership that you're buying now. So understand that. If you're buying this, be careful, guys. If you're buying these palettes from, like, secondary retailers and stuff like that, or people who are selling theirs away, just remember, you could be getting a really old formula, so it may not be as recent as if you have a brand new palette. So these are palettes that I bought from, I think I bought them from Cult Beauty. I bought them from Cult Beauty about 4 weeks ago, guys, and I have just been like, I work full time, guys. It's not been easy, so I try as much as possible to shoot the videos when I can. So yes, I tried to shoot this video before and it didn't work out, so I decided that, you know what, I'm gonna try again. And I'm still trying to see where I can set up my beauty stuff in my place, so I keep moving around to shoot my videos, so sorry about that. But today I'm just chilling and relaxing. I was wearing a jacket earlier on because, guys, I just felt like being a little bit extra, but because I was going to swatch, obviously I took my jacket off. So guys, as I was saying, it's a very beautiful formula, and I could definitely say, like, having swatched both of them, there are special shades in this one, and then there are special shades in Mothership 10, which is the Moonlit Seduction. A lot of people said there is no special shades, but I don't know, guys. Like, you may be correct, I have no idea, but on the paper it clearly says there are 4 special shades here, and then there's 3 special shades in this palette. All in all, guys, I can advise, like, these are palettes to own, and I'm so glad that I got these ones. Like, yeah, I got 9 Mothership palettes, and this is just the beginning of my Mothership Pat McGrath obsession. I just made a haul recently to buy, like, you know, the makeup as well, like foundations and stuff from Pat McGrath, not just the eyeshadows. I want to really see what her formula is. I want to see how good her makeup is, because people rave a lot about Pat McGrath, and I have used Chanel in the past, I've used Dior, I've used the high end, I've used Armani, Giorgio Armani. So I want to see, like, how good her foundation is, because it is very pricey. For £60 it is pricey. I did not pay full price for the foundation. I got it for £40 and odd, because like 40 something pound, about £43. I got mine from Cult Beauty because of the 30% off. So 30% off, I got a few things during the sales. I got some palettes from Natasha Denona, and then I got some makeup from like foundation and stuff, concealers from Pat McGrath. So guys, we'll see. Like, I advise them, if you can get them in on sale, by all means do, because these are very, very pricey stuff. Like, I wish I got them like 30% off, but I didn't. I think I must have had like £10 or £15 off my entire order when I was doing it, because I had store credit. So that's all I could really say, guys. But I so recommend these. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, and I think they're fabulous. What are my final thoughts? My final thoughts are, having used this formula, I think that it is the right thing for me, and it's the right choice for me to actually start investing in some really good quality makeup, good quality eyeshadow. Guys, this is the look that I achieved today with the Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette. I super love it. I really love it. And to tell you the truth is, like, it was so seamless. Like, it was so easy to use this formulation. It was so easy. Like, I just felt like, so I have been missing truly, like, why didn't I just buy this from long time ago? I mean, I could have bought them from last year, a year and a half or so, but I didn't know. But you know what, I think this is the right time for me to get my luxury high-end makeup on. And guys, I really, excuse me, really I'm happy that I did. That said, we've come to the end of this video, guys. Don't forget to leave your comments below. Do you have Mothership 1? Do you have Mothership 2? Let me know which of the Motherships you have, because I have tons of my palettes on the first layers. My wardrobe is filled with eyeshadow palettes there. Guys, let me know what you have in your collection. Comment in the section below, and guys, come back here next time. Let's talk more makeup. And these palettes, guys, because they're so gorgeous, I'm going to be recreating this look in another video, because obviously I'm just going to show you what I did. It was very easy and very simple and quick to do. So I just feel like you could achieve certain things, like different looks from this eyeshadow palette, because it is really gorgeous, guys. Like, I mean, what can I say? I like the fact that you have this one here. It kind of gives you a smoky eye. It's not a black, but guys, it gives you a kind of smoky eye as well. It is highly pigmented. Like, our palette is highly pigmented, so I cannot really wait to do like looks with this eyeshadow palette. I think it is super gorgeous. Now guys, with this said, I'm going to love you and I'm going to leave you, and it's going to be bye for Eloise. Look out for my 5 looks from Pat McGrath, because guys, I'm going to be creating looks with this one next, and then guys, we're going to do another 5 looks guys with the Subliminal palette, the cool tone palettes. So guys, that's going to be it for me. Take care, and it's bye from Eloise. Bye guys.